Some say it's DeepSeek labor, I don't know, call it what you want to, but he's working hard for us day and night. And this is the DeepSeek that can churn in the background for 24 hours while we're sipping our lattes and enjoying our beautiful days and spending time with our families. And then we have a critic model, which is going to essentially pick that apart and make sure it's correct. And again, we have a planning model that works in a beautiful circle like that. So for example, we have called Opus that can decompose a task, write the brief, and execute the workflow. DeepSeek before is going to grind through the plan of night. It's cheap enough to be tried often, doesn't get it right. And then we can bring in a different model for the critic. It doesn't have to be Gemini 3, it can be any model that you want to. I typically like to not have it being Opus, and I like to get a slightly different flavor, a different scoop of ice cream, if you will, from a different, very capable model. Most likely ChatGPT 5.5, but you can tag in Gemini if you want. So to do this, I'm going to be using what I call the Pantheon. So last video, I showed you how you can look at this entire beautiful Hermes operating system that effectively is a beautiful dashboard. It basically allows you to connect Hermes to your core code operating system, because we do coding on our computer, right? This gives you an overview of your spend, your costs. This dreams for you overnight. So based on your entire chat history with Claude, your usage, how you're using a ChatGPT and Claude in every model on your computer, this will give you dynamic feedback and suggestions. It is also dreaming. You can model stuff you've done, go through these things, and it's incredible. What's really powerful here is you can connect this to Hermes, which basically means that Hermes has access to all the data and everything you're doing with coding. It shows all your skills and all the fantastic memory systems. Now, in Hermes itself, one of the really interesting things that we can do with the Hermes agent here is actually connect it to our memory systems, and we can connect it to everything we're doing. I'll put a link on screen for that full guide breakdown. If you want to check that one out, you might find that one super helpful. So this will be a link in the description. I reference that video at least, you get it. Obviously, you can chat to Hermes in chat if you want to. It's just have it all on my dashboard. But what I'm going to look at here is a Pantheon. Now, you can do this just in Hermes chat. I like to do this because I like to have a visual look at everything that I'm particularly designing. I just find this way easier to do. So I'm adding a persona. Let's call this one something like Orpheus. That's fantastic. I'm going to give it a job, right? Deeply reasons on any topic. Okay, so this is going to be a very powerful one. And I pulled together for you a template for this triad system that effectively breaks down the flow so that actually Hermes understands how it works. And it breaks it into 3 separate prompts. So Opus the conductor, who's the conductor of the Hermes triad. With DeepSeek the worker, you're the worker.
I'm Moondev. I build trading bots chasing the same industry Jim Simons ran up a net worth of $31 billion in. These are real people, real profits, hundreds of them. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to trust them. Moondev.com/Discord. Message anyone. Ask them yourself. Maybe make a friend.